Like, this lady have her own family to take care of. Do you think it's easy to take care of human being and then you carry your own responsibility on top of?
And before she reacted to that, there were other reports, by people that Idibia truly takes hard drugs. That they believe the guy. He said Chioma actually went to Dubai to see someone. So right now it's like Davido is getting a dose of his own medicine. What's up, my people? How that day waiting they happen, waiting this up. Welcome back to our channel. Okay, guys, it's 31st of March. My birthday is April 7th, right? Yes, I'm so super excited. But the reason why I'm excited is not because it's my birthday. No, that's for me, that's really childish. Like, seriously, I'm just kidding. But the thing is, I remember when I relocated back to Nigeria a year ago, yeah, a lot of people called me names. Even friends, they said that I've gone nuts, that I'm crazy. Why would you relocate to Nigeria? Why would any sane person come back to this country? Like, are you serious right now? You want to suffer? You don't like enjoyment? You want to, these were, the things I heard. Even my own family were like, are you sure about this? But I'm happy, and I'm not here to talk about myself. That would be so selfish. It's about making an impact, in other people's lives. And that is what we did. It's not just me. That's what we did through the donations, right? I remember when we started this thing, it started small. It was just, small group of people. We sat down, we talked about it. We never thought it was going to be this big. We've spent millions helping people out there. Through your donations, we've helped kids in school, we've helped people on the street, we've helped market women, we've helped kids we've helped kids pay their school fees. We help parents that couldn't pay their kids' school fees. We help them pay their school fees. I want to appreciate those people that started this thing with me, that came up with ideas and all that. People like Charlie Ben, Nene, Lord Mayor, Monique, Mr. Ishmael, Efrebo. All these people, it started small. We were like, what do you have? What do you have? And it became, huge. We have, I think, 700 and something thousand naira in the account. I haven't spent millions out there. So I want to thank you guys once again for that. And looking back to that, I think I'm proud of not just myself, but of my subscribers as well. We've done a lot. We've just been grateful that God have been able to use us as a tool, to affect other people's lives positively. Okay, let us quickly get right into today's news. Here we have a lady. Her name is The Best. She's a mother of an alleged Yahoo boy. 91 million naira, according to EFCC, was paid into this lady's account by her son. She got caught actually, and now, according to reports, she's been jailed or sentenced to 5 years in prison. And note, she pleaded guilty. That means she agreed that, yes, I actually got the money from my son. So the woman was found guilty of receiving that money, being proceeds of criminal activities. EFCC prosecuted her on a 1-count charge for aiding her son. Moving on to the next one. Here we have the news about Davido and Chioma. So Davido and Chioma just unfollowed each other. I mean, just a few weeks ago, these people were seen in clubs, in UK rather, partying, having fun and all that. But a few weeks after that, they unfollowed each other. Now, according to rumors, right, not confirmed, okay, they said Chioma actually went to Dubai to see someone. So right now, it's like Davido is getting a dose of his own medicine and he couldn't take it. It's too big of a pill. That is according to rumors out there. So maybe Chioma is seeing someone else and Davido is not even having it. Like, why would you be seeing someone else? So guys, let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Moving on to the next one. Here we have Idibia. Now, Idibia's elder brother came on social media to call her out. His name is Wisdom. Well, seems like Wisdom is under the influence. He's a drug addict, and he didn't deny that. But there's a part there, in everything that he said. We're going to go through them gradually, but let us quickly talk about this shocking part. Idibia introduced him to hard drugs. This is a huge allegation, right? Or accusation. But Idibia, during a statement, because Idibia actually reacted to that, even Two-Face Idibia reacted to that, but Idibia in a statement didn't mention that, didn't address that. Although she talked about every other thing, but skip that. So that got people curious. Like, Idibia, why didn't you talk about this? And before she reacted to that, there were other reports, by people that Idibia truly takes hard drugs. That they believe the guy, even though they didn't believe the guy in everything that he said. But that drug part, he's true. That's what some people said. In fact, somebody said if you meet Idibia for club, you go no say waiting that guy talk. Now true. Now, how true is that? We don't know. Okay, we've talked about the drug part. Now, let's talk about the sense of entitlement which oozes through that video. You can actually see the sense of entitlement in that guy, Idibia's elder brother. There was something he said. He said some weeks back, her husband, Tubaba, sent him some money. He's been begging him for years. Tubaba sent you some money. You've been begging him. It's already a sense of entitlement. The money wasn't so much. Can you imagine? He said the money wasn't so much. What do you mean? I don't know. But he used it to settle his home. The money wasn't so much. That is being ungrateful. And ingrate only says that the money wasn't so much. I've been begging you for years, but you got the money anyways. He could have chosen not to give you the money, but he gave you anyways. You have a wife. Natsu Baba saying you make you go marry a wife, and you have 3 kids. Another part that is so unnecessary. Yeah, it's the drug part again, right? Okay, even though Idibia really does drugs, like whatever, I don't know, right? Like he claimed. You don't have to say she's violent, she doesn't have peace with anybody, she fights with everybody, she's evil. It already shows something else. You're not talking about what happened anymore. You're tarnishing her image. So it's obvious that this guy is pissed and just wants to tarnish. I mean, your younger sister, you are a male child, for crying out loud. At least act like one. We understand, they usually say it in African home, when God raises, which I think is ridiculous sometimes. When God raises one person in the family, he's supposed to help other people. What about other people hustling for themselves without depending on another person? Let that person's owner be extra, So, this guy kept emphasizing, take notes, we're going to watch the video, kept emphasizing on, for many years I've been begging. For many years I've been asking for help. For many years I've been begging her to give me the leased car in a garage. The leased car in a garage. For you to do Uber. And he kept saying, you gave me 30,000, 20,000, help with. Isn't that money? He didn't talk about what he's done, his own struggles outside of his sister. Like outside of his sister's life. Can't you do anything without your sister? What if your sister wasn't married to Two-Face Idibia or wasn't married to a millionaire, a popular musician? What would you have done? I don't know. He claimed that Idibia introduced him to drugs. Now that part is where people are still talking about. Like, Idibia introduced you to drugs, then if Idibia introduced you to drugs, then she's got to take responsibilities for that, which is something that I said, I'm still confused, about. Like, I don't really know. I don't know if this is true. But yeah, Idibia released a statement and he skipped that. She didn't deny it. She didn't debunk it. Like, no, I don't take drugs. This is a wrong accusation. This is not what I do. I don't do this. I mean, just like Tonto DK, remember when they accused Tonto DK of drinking and taking hard drugs, or still taking hard drugs, even while being a mother and something like that, she still refused to debunk it. Confidently come out to say, I don't do these things. So, Idibia, Let us know. Because seriously, right? Hard drugs could make you violent. Like you could be violent, right? And behave crazy using hard drugs. I'm not going to say that she owes us an explanation, you know, but I think if she can put out a statement, it's okay for her to still come out and debunk it, you know, if it's untrue.
Hello Nigerians, my name is Wisdom Macaulay. I'm elder brother of Annie Macaulay Idibia. I'm crying out for help now. At this moment, my life is being threatened. I have been working with my sister for some time, but she will never pay me my dues. She would rather send me 20,000, 30,000, turn me to her slave, and at the end of the day, she can decide when she's angry to end it. Some weeks back, her husband sent me some money, gave me some money. I've been begging him for years. The money wasn't so much, but I used it to settle my home. I have a wife. Imo State, I am sorry. They have not come to do the rightful thing. I'm not come to pay your daughter's dowry. It's not because I don't want to. It's because I've been manipulated for many years. Annie introduced me to drugs, hard drugs. Annie takes drugs. She's a drug addict. She takes it every day. She is so violent. And it is the same thing, the same way. She doesn't have peace with anybody. She quarrels everybody. She fights everybody. I defended her because I love her as a sister. But I now realize that she doesn't even have love or any good intentions for me. I wasn't around for 2 weeks. I came back because I had my own issues I was trying to sort. I came back, begged my sister that we should continue with the things, that the work and everything. She decided to take everything away from me. She took away the job. She wouldn't give me a car. I've been begging my sister for a car to do Uber for many years now, so that I can at least on my own provide for my family, provide for my wife and my 3 children. My sister has never responded to me. I came back to beg her, okay, let me continue with the job, the manager job that she offered me. She offered me to be her manager, but then at the end of the day, she turned me to her errand boy. She turned me to a slave. Annie is evil. Like, she doesn't want me to be able to stand on my own. Then this afternoon, after she sent me out of her house, I heard that she went on social media to say I beat her. Nigerians, if I beat Annie inside Two-Face's house, will I be able to sleep in Richmond Estate in Legoshi for one night? I was there for 6 days, begging my sister for an opportunity to work, opportunity to feed my children, opportunity to stand on my own, but she will not give me a chance. Every slight opportunity, she will call my wife and insult my wife. She insults everybody. She is violent. Every night she's on drugs. Every day she's on drugs. Even as she's reading this, even as she's hearing this now, she knows I am saying the truth, that she's ordering for crack. She introduced me to it. I was never like this, and sometimes the thing got into my head. I believe that, okay, as a sister, maybe she had good intentions. If you go back to my previous pictures, this is not how I look. This is not who I am. At the end of the day, she now took away the only opportunity for me to be able to feed my own family from me, because she doesn't want me to be able to stand on my own. This morning, I've been begging Annie for the least car in her compound, the least car to use Uber, that at the end of the day, I'll come and drop it for her, at least to be able to provide for my family. My sister refused, and she got me frustrated when she told me I can no longer work with her. She will no longer help me, just because I did not go for 1 week, of which I was calling her. The moment she realized that her husband gave me small money, she blocked every means of communication with me and set me up to lose the only way that I can feed my children. Nigerians, I am crying. I am begging for help. I just want to be able to stand on my own. When I was leaving her house, after she told me to leave this morning, I took the car with a mindset that I will use it for Uber and refund it to and returning it back to her. But she sent her driver with some boys with knives. Nigeria, she sent her driver with knives, and Godwin, her driver, with knife. They were hitting the car, so I was afraid. I did not know what was happening. I now parked the car somewhere and ran for my dear life. Nigerians, she now called the police to tow the car to Ogombo police station. As I'm speaking to you now, she has sent threats everywhere. My life is at risk, my wife's life is at risk, my family, my children, everybody's at risk. Please, I want Nigerians to know today that if anything happens to me or any member of my family, it is not far from Annie. I need help. Please, I need help. I beg, I need help. I cannot continue like this. I'm scared. I don't know what she's going to do next. She's on drugs. She's so violent. Annie is so violent. Annie is so ill-tempered. Annie is so angry with everybody. She fights everybody, from her in-laws. Even her own mother cannot talk to her. Even my wife, Doris, she insults my wife at every slight opportunity, because she's the one at the end of the day that will say, okay, take 20,000 naira and eat. And I only ask for an opportunity to be able to do something for myself. And the same car, she sent people that almost killed me this afternoon. And now she has towed the car to the police station. Nigerians, please, I need help. Please, please.
Guys, Idibia says this. Oh, Wizzy, why big bro? Why? Wisdom, why all these lies against your only sister, your younger sister? All I ever did was protect you and your kids since we grew up. Bro, have you ever paid for house rent in your entire life? You live in a 3-bedroom flat, fully furnished with everything you need for you and kids. Wisdom, you have 3 kids. Have you ever paid for their school fees since they were born? Your oldest 9, for 9 years since your wife started making babies. Have you ever paid for hospital bills for any of your kids? Have you ever paid school fees? Oh, Wizzy, how many cars have I bought? How many cars have I bought for you since God started blessing me? You say you work for me. How? Where? After that died, the car I had bought for him told you to service the Jeep. You sold the car without telling me. All I have was love you and your kids. Every Xmas I make sure they all get something new. I even make sure your wife isn't aware. How many times have I given you millions, Wizzy? How many times? Guys, let me know your thoughts. Baba reacted to that saying, respect to family, but sometimes some family is your worst enemy. As Baba standing behind his wife. Guys, we also got some people who reacted to video. Yeah, they made a video actually. Let us watch this lady. She tagged it, some siblings and entitlement. Maybe she's going through the same thing. Who knows?
Like, this lady have her own family to take care of. Do you think it's easy to take care of human being, and then you carry your own responsibility on top of her because she's a celebrity or because she has money? Then you feel you can just bring all your problems on her. If you're a reasonable brother, any little thing you are getting from her, you're supposed to start up your own thing and make a living out of it. In fact, these days, everyone.
Okay, calm down. Here we have Adekunle Gold. Adekunle Gold, this is a freestyle, right? I think this freestyle. Adekunle Gold is good, I beg. That guy is transformed. You know, the good thing about art or your craft is, number one, how much of an impact you've been able to make. And number 2 is how you're able to evolve over a period of time. Adekunle Gold has really evolved, honestly. Let's watch this.
You know that song? Yeah. I have a challenge for you.
Okay.
Can you do something on this music?
Oh yeah,
Wait.
Hey.
I have the music.
Let's try. Smoke some tree. Sip and I see, yeah. Good energy, no. Good energy, no. Come on to the bed, mademoiselle. I know the deal, girl. I don't kiss and tell. With some mommy, show my for me, jeje. Your booty bouncing, your body is a 10-10, yeah. I want to know, can I deep dive in your ocean, no. I want to know, can I deep dive? You speak in French, I speak your language. Tu veux tout manger, come sit on my face. Body like a Benz, let me put some mileage. Put your phone on silence, yeah.
Here we have Victoni and Wuli Arole. Yeah, I think Wuli Arole and others. Victoni and Wuli Arole react to crazy comments on internet about them.
So are you telling me before he came on stage, didn't know he could stand up a big cloud chaser? Of course, I knew I was going to stand up now. Right? I said, I should brought the Christmas gift here. Quote myself. So yeah, that's it.
Trust me, the person was probably like looking at the comment section. It was too positive. Like, you know what? Let me spice things up in here.
I mean, one thing we hate comments, like, there's so much love and there's just one person hating, so why are you paying attention to it? I mean, the love is just so much, right? So,
True.
I mean,
like that.
yeah.
This guy should try and clean up. What he's doing with all the money he's getting, it looks unkept. His wife not talking to him. Besides, he's here talking. What did he say when he had the opportunity to meet with Pastor Sellout Oshibajo at the State House, he and his fellow non-integrity psychophan, Chioma and Co. So firstly, let me clear.
Do you know where this comment is from? I think it's from a post, definitely from a blog post.
So I didn't go to see Pastor Oshibajo. I was not there. So they confused me with, so it's Wole Agba. That's another prophet that is also fair. But that one dances.
Okay.
So for the cleanup down kept, we'll work on it more.
Okay.
Understand? So there's always the wife talking. My wife used to talk to me, but I will listen more. So that's advice. I won't take that as an insult.
Okay.
But the pastor did not go and follow pastor talk. All these motivational speakers don't practice what they preach. That is a really coward. That's deep. Where also this person missed me. You see, that's life. People miss me up.
This was did you post something where you were motivating people?
I don't even know because I don't do motivation speaking.
Here we have Timaya and Ubi Franklin. Okay, it seemed like what happened between Timaya and Ubi Franklin, what we thought wasn't a big deal, was actually a big deal. It's coming from somewhere, actually. You know, Timaya jumping into Ubi Franklin and other comedians fight, you know, Timaya calling him a nanny, Ifeanyi's nanny, blah, blah, blah. I think that is petty, but seriously, now I understand. I think Ubi Franklin at that time supported a lady who claimed Timaya hit her with his car and ran away. You understand? So it seemed like Ubi Franklin supported that lady. Like, why would you do that, Timaya, blah, blah, blah. But before that incident, they've had an issue in the past. This Ubi Franklin and Timaya. So it's just been like a long time coming. But finally, they bought it on social media. Timaya says here, Ubi Franklin, you remember the beating I gave you in January last year? Don't let me beat you again. And please, I like your new job as Ifeanyi's nanny. And please don't mess it up. Davido is a good guy. He can make your life. Oh, please focus on your new job. And here Ubi Franklin says, say the truth. Talk who helped you that day, Timaya. You know the truth. Okay. That's it. Let's move straight to the next one. This one is a Nigerian problem, issues in Nigeria. National problem. Here's a soldier, it's trending currently. Everybody talking about this. Soldier prays as he walks alone in the bush. He said his friends left him alone in the bush.
I've suffered a lot. I'm trying to save my life. I'm only the one in the bush. The remaining soldiers have run, leave me. God help me. God protect my life.
Being a Nigerian soldier, like I don't know, you know, they're not even encouraging you to join. They're supposed to be encouraging young people to join. These days, nobody wants to join the army because of things like this. And the big question is, who will save Nigeria? Next year is election. Who's going to save us? We have Atiku, we have Tinubu, we have Showore, we have Dele Momodu, we have Oshibajo, we have Wike, we have people pressurizing Amechi to run for president. Yeah, we have Saraki. Who do you think is going to be the chosen one that's going to help Nigeria out of this mess? Where Wike held a press conference recently and he said or told his party if they want to win 2023 presidential election, they should give him the ticket. That's what the Rivers State governor told PDP. Do you think Wike stand a chance? Let's watch this video.
So it's left for PDP, it's left for the delegates. If you want us just to be that we're in the ballot, it's okay. But if you want PDP to come back to power, PDP president to be sworn in May 29, 2023, give me the ticket. I'm going there to take this power back to PDP. And ANEC knows. The day I get the ticket, of course I've gotten the ticket. There's a flag in my hand. They know that it will no longer be business as usual. There must be transparent election. There must be. There must be. So ANEC should also be prepared. Our business is to make them to conduct a transparent election. I will not be rigged out. This government, nobody can rig me out of this election. Let me, on behalf of my wife, my children, sincerely thank all of you for wherever you may have gotten these resources to put together to buy this nomination for me to run for the presidency of Nigeria. Let me wholeheartedly say, I accept this form.
Here we have Tubaba reacted to what has been going on in Nigeria recently. He says, if to say Abacha actually thief this money, we for no fit to recover him. Abina only me, they think this thing. I think he tried to keep it away from these thieving hands. My personal opinion. If not, please tell me what has become of all the recovered funds. Aluta continue. He's got a point there. But Abacha actually stole money. I mean, from your own country into another country's accounts. That is stealing money now. But the thing is, he's right. Aluta continua. Continue spending the looted funds. Loot to reloot. That's what they do these days. Moving on. Here we have Senator Shehu saying, they criticized and cursed the past administration for failing to tackle insecurity. Now they don't want to be criticized and cursed for same failure. And you can see here, years ago, the newspaper posted, insecurity, Buhari asks Jonathan to resign. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's where we're going to hold it. Today's question. You get to invite one person to a function. If they are late, you win $1 million. Who are you inviting? I think I've said this before. My little brother, anytime, any day. What's yours? Leave it in the comment section below. Let's have fun, okay? Thank you once again for watching. Till we see you next time. Peace.